Episode 1. We have heard of 25 alleged fallouts with the Hive. In this set of videos, we will break down what happened in their own words and let you decide. Our first member of the Banished Beef Sector is Chronicles of the Shady. Let's take a look at what happened. Truly.
That I feel is very important. It's a little bit old, but it is very important. So we're going to take it back to, we are going to take it all the way back to when Uni got served and got his cease and desist. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember when he got served and got his cease and desist and then came on here lying, talking about it was just so horrible. He needed a pew-pew. His mom had to protect herself. You remember all them lies? Y'all remember that shit? I'm just gonna put that out there right now. Y'all remember them fucking lies with Uni when he fucking went off the deep end and was like lying out of his ass nonstop? I sure as fuck do. And if you guys don't remember, we can put a reminder on here real quick.
Let's go back and give a refresher for the bees under the bleachers on their knees. They weren't paying attention.
This is kind of bullshit now. Like I said, I'm like confused. I'm like, wait, what the fuck is going on? What do you mean? Because first of all, why the fuck would you not come to me and be like, hey, JLR put this in here, or send me a screenshot or a picture of what the fuck you put in there, or you know what I'm saying? Or even just
he ain't got content.
I mean, his wife could have reached out, Navy Tex could have reached out, like anybody. Anybody that knew, I feel like, why the fuck would this?
Yeah,
stream. And I'm just now finding out about the shit because I had no fucking idea until somebody sent me a screenshot.
Yeah,
so
your name is being mentioned by an insane person. You think, hey, right. I got your heads up. This asshole is mentioning
this motherfucker's mentally and fucking sane. And he's mentally not right in the fucking head, and he's mentioning me to your fucking mother. That's the fucking problem.
Yeah.
Queen Bee and Worker Bee Tim say that if Queen's name was mentioned by JLR, that it is alarming, and they should be made aware of it as soon as possible. It is not okay to keep that to yourself.
Had I not seen the community tab?
I'm happy you did. Yeah. That's why I did it. Yeah.
Well, yeah, here, that's the Chronicles. Yes, to be fair, QB didn't let me know when a lady reached out to her when she was being harassed. They thought she was me. I should have been reached out to as well.
And I don't blame Queen.
During this time, Chronicles of the Shady points out that Queen Bee did not ever come to her when a lady told her that JLR was doxing her family, thinking she was shady.
If that creator is being harassed, then she should reach out to you herself. That's not for me to get in the middle of, because I don't know that lady and I don't know if she's fucking with me or if she's being for real. Now, I would hope she was being for real. I even talked to her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I gave her several opportunities, but that would be her place to reach out to you and get a hold of you. I didn't make community fucking tabs and call you out and say, hey, and do a live stream. Chronicles of the Shady, a lady on Twitter reaches out to QB to say Chronicles of the Shady. Betty thinks she's Chronicles of the Shady and called her husband. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to use you.
I don't blame you.
Or that situation for fucking content. I don't think that's okay. I'm not going to put that in a, you know what I'm saying? I mean, to be fair, I think we need to, put that out there that, had you not made these community tabs, I wouldn't have even known anything about this letter until you were ready to produce this letter or you were ready to say something. You know what I'm saying?
I am ready. I'm ready to produce it. I just can't at this point.
Did Chronicles of the Shady sound angry in that comment? Was it a fair point to make?
So basically what she's saying here is, I got a message from a lady that said JLR or somebody accused her of being Chronicles of the Shady. So I didn't go straight to Chronicles of the Shady and say, hey, some lady wrote me and said that they said you were her.
Yeah.
What?
You're not gonna.
No, I didn't.
Didn't we just hear B. Tim and Queen Bee say that JLR is dangerous and that if he is mentioning someone that the person should be told? Let's listen again.
Because first of all, why the fuck would you not come to me and be like, hey, JLR put this in here, or send me a screenshot or a picture of what the fuck you put in there, or you know what I'm saying? Or even just
he ain't got content.
I mean, his wife could have reached out, Navy Tex could have reached out, like anybody. Anybody that knew, I feel like, why the fuck would this?
Yeah,
stream. And I'm just now finding out about the shit because I had no fucking idea until somebody sent me a screenshot.
Yeah,
so
your name is being mentioned by an insane person. You think, hey, right. I got your heads up. This asshole is mentioning
this motherfucker's mentally and fucking sane, and he's mentally not right in the fucking head, and he's mentioning me to your fucking mother. That's the fucking problem.
Yeah.
Chronicles of the Shady was pointing out that when someone told Queen Bee JLR was doxing them thinking they were Chronicles, Queen Bee said it was not her business to tell Shady about this. Did Chronicles of the Shady pointing out the Hypocrisy get her the title of Banished? Is this why she is in the beef sector of the honeycomb?
When Uni got called out, she was mad as fuck. And she's like, well, you didn't tell me that somebody came to you accusing them of being me. What?
Oh, gosh. Really?
So the lady had went to Chronicles and was like, well, I already told Queen that JLR said I was you. Okay, so what? You told me that you thought she was this person and what? And so what?
I'm confused too. What's the big deal?
Yeah.
Do you think if JLR was looking for the identity of B. Tim, Cappy, Boston, or Ellie, that the hive would be abuzz at the person who said nothing? Or would they still say, what's the big deal?
Somebody came in the chat and asked what about the situation with that. And they said, didn't she get upset about it? Yes, she did. She did get upset about it. She asked why I didn't tell her. She came in here in the chat, put it in the chat and said that I didn't ask her or tell her that someone came to me and accused them of being Chronicles of the Shadies. I get messages all the fucking time. Why would I run straight to Chronicles of the Shady and tell her that some lady's in my fucking inbox on Twitter saying that JLR accused you or whoever of being this other person?
Of course. Why would Queen Bee care about protecting someone else from an insane, unstable person? From their description.
If anything, I would have done exactly what you did. I'd say absolutely nothing.
Yeah, why the fuck would why would I repeat that? There's no reason, first of all, to repeat that. Second of all, I don't know if it's a motherfucking troll or what the fuck's going on. I have no idea. I don't know what the fuck they're saying. I have no idea who this person is. I know that she's in my inbox on Twitter, but I don't trust anybody. I fucking do not trust anybody. So I have no idea who she is. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. Don't care to know.
Queen Bee mentions that this whole live stream that was done in July was because of Shady's community page posts that were sparked by just a comment in the stream the night before. Let's take a look at that stream.
We know that Dolly makes up bullshit and he clickbaits. We have been watching him for a long time. We've exposed him for a long fucking time. We know who he is. We know what he's about.
During this stream, the panel was reviewing a video done by Joneson and was a review of Rabbit Stream. Dolly was also live saying things and Queen is mentioning that.
Yeah, that's, I mean, we know what he's about. We know who he is. We know what's going on. Hold on. Autumn Renee said, Queen, was it not somewhat hypocritical for Chronicles after she or he was just mad about not being told JLR thought they were some other person? I'm not trying to start stuff, but that's been plaguing. Yes, Chronicles of the Shady got upset because someone told her that, well, someone came to me and thought she was someone else, and I never went and told her about it because I don't know this lady like that. I don't know what, people make up shit all the time, and I didn't feel like it was important for me to go run and, tattle that this person said this. I'm just not going to do that. You know what I mean?
This is the conversation that Queen Bee claims that Chronicles got so upset about. Could it have been that she again pushed a narrative against Chronicles that was untrue? Chronicles sharing a public YouTube video is correlated to be the same as JLR looking for her docs and Queen Bee keeping it quiet. Is this the same?
Well, she got really upset about it. She, he, whoever they are, Chronicles of the Shady got really upset because I didn't go tell them that someone thought they were someone else. I do think it was a little bit hypocritical. I do, Autumn, yeah. I mean, she, people like to keep their, to be anonymous for a reason, just like Toast. She has a family. She has, things she wants to protect, just like Heels. That's fine. Just like Chronicles of the Shady. Nobody turned around and, that's like, we went super hard on Laura when she said, I got somebody that'll give me $500 right now to expose Tragedy Pimps Exposed.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we went fucking super hard about that shit too, because we don't fuck around with doxing.
Not even a little bit.
The Hive does not fuck around with doxing. Not even a little bit. That didn't age well. Back to the program, though.
I was upset you didn't let me know someone was being harassed that they thought was me, but you stated it wasn't your place to let me know that. She, as far as I know, she wasn't being harassed. But why is it my place to come to you with a fucking inbox message from some random person? Are you fucking kidding me?
I did as much. If I got a message from somebody I do not know whatsoever, and they said X, Y, and Z about somebody that I do know, I'm going to literally block the person or not speak to them.
I mean, I guess Chronicles of the Shady wanted to mention her name. Like I said, this person came in chat and said she was being hypocritical last night, right? I read out the fucking message on the chat in a 5-hour live, and I wake up to 2 emails and a fucking community post today.
So that's the only time she was mentioned. That's the only time, right, that she was mentioned at all.
Yeah,
because I saw somebody.
This person never mentioned her ever.
Somebody said she felt attacked last night, and it's like we didn't even talk about her.
Captain Napton steps in with logic. Was bringing up Shady being upset and being lied on during a stream that was not about her. An attack?
I
was on
missed the
that
comment. I missed the comment.
Somebody made a comment. I responded to it and said, yes, that's exactly how it went down. That's exactly how shit happened. She was upset about it. She did get mad about it. She was super upset. Yes, she was.
Okay.
Queen Bee proceeds to twist the narrative more since she is being questioned.
She did get mad about it. She was super upset. Yes, she was.
Okay.
And that was it.
That's it.
I think
I was on camera.
I think that she's feeling heat from the whole heels thing because she's the kind of part of the root of it. You know what I mean? She found the
Right,
audio.
her issue with heels.
Ellie steps in for her turn to play Spin the Narrative. So now the claim was shady is mad because she is feeling heat from people about sharing a public YouTube video. It cannot be that Queen Bee continues to paint her as an angry, bitter simp, right?
Do with me. I told
No,
her.
I know, but I'm saying that's what
did good.
Right,
went
right. I get what you're
the root
saying.
of this is.
And I did tell her I was going to go live. Yes, I sure did. She's invited to come up here. I keep an open panel. I keep the link in. I would love for her to come up here. Come up here and explain yourself because you obviously need attention, and I'll give it to you.
Not because of this whole heel thing. And
Right.
going
Yeah,
back
I
to
think
this.
so too. And it's not our fault though. You know what I mean? Like, and the only time you've mentioned her is like to shout out her content when you shared her content. Like
She's
you've
in the chat
never
a lot.
been shitty
Well,
with her.
Leslie, this is attention seeking. Can you tell me how it's not?
It's
Can
completely.
you tell me how it's
going
not?
back.
We had a 5-hour live stream last night. 5 hours. She got mentioned one time by one person in the chat.
Was Chronicles of the Shady seeking attention? Or was she just tired of the hypocrisy being ignored and deflected onto her?
If it's not attention seeking, then it's misdirected anger.
Right.
It has
One or
to
the
be-
other.
Yeah.
Captain Napton says if it's not attention seeking, then it's definitely misdirected anger. Who should Shady have been angry with? The person who knew JLR was trying to dox them and said nothing. Nope. The person who said they were a simp for uni. Nope.
There you go. If it's not attention seeking.
Or combo.
It's like she's kind of taking it out on Queen because Queen's got a lot of people over here that come on the panel, so it'll get heard. Like her feelings will be heard, right?
Cappy takes her turn at Spin the Narrative. For her spin now, it's Shady is doing this so this large group of people get to hear her feelings. How many turns at Spin the Narrative do you think we will see this video?
It's like the community feels a certain type of way about her because she reposted a YouTube video.
I think a lot of people are grateful for Chronicles of the Shady. A lot of people are very grateful that she.
Right.
I say doxed her out, but she didn't. She didn't. It wasn't a dox.
No, she just made a connection. That's all.
For her to put the voice in the fucking stuff out about heels. Yeah, I was like, whoa. I told her, congratulations, you did good, and I did. I sure did. I said, congratulations on that, dox. You did fucking good. You did damn good. We couldn't even find it, and we searched.
Queen Bee continues to call it a dox. That Shady shared a public YouTube video. Is this to continue to push people to not like Shady since she is being banished?
We
But she's
searched.
getting backlash, I'm sure. By
If you would have brought light to the, to that whole, that text that you got and whatnot, that would have been worse. You know what I mean? I thought that would have been worse. I don't get it.
You can't like address every little thing you get, Queen. Like it would be like you would be busy all day with emails, putting out fires. You know, it's not your job. Do you know what I mean?
Well, yeah, it's like the more growth you get on a platform, the more DMs and emails you're going to get requesting things, telling you things, like being upset about things or suggesting things, like a laundry list of things that get sent to you.
Side note for another time. But is it interesting they mention here? As you grow, there is no way to keep up with emails and DMs because it's just too much. But Queen Bee sure keeps up on the emails when she needs to say she got an email. Right? Here is more on what happened.
It's like that. You guys were friends more so, and people need to be fucking aware of that.
We both didn't want to believe the shit happened. We both was upset. We both were wondering what the fuck was going on, and we wanted to hear it straight from her, not from you, not from anybody else, not from YouTube. We wanted to hear it straight from her fucking mouth.
Right.
Super quick. Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah, Kit, you're up here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
I wanted to clarify because we have people in chat misleading things. Did you ask anybody to cam up, Queen?
No,
Never.
Did you ask anybody to dox themselves?
no.
Did you
What I
ask?
said was, how do we know? Okay, first of all, how the fuck were we supposed to know anything about heels when we don't dox people over here? I'm not gonna fucking say, Chronicles, you need to show your face. You need to dox yourself out. No.
That girl comes up to clarify if Queen Bee has asked anyone to cam up or dox themselves. Queen Bee denies this has happened.
And did you ask to be in the middle of all this bullshit?
Fuck no.
Poor. Queen Bee always the victim of everyone else. Right?
Okay, so people that are down in chat who think she's asking someone to dox themselves or go on camera, stop being ridiculous. Nothing even remotely close to that was said. And Queen has every right to use her panel and her channel to speak on how she's feeling about what's going on. So if it's really that big of a deal and you're going to fruit out, go ahead and just leave for now.
Maybe this was short-term amnesia that kicked in. Or was it semantics?
She can make community post, but she's not a fucking woman enough to come over here and talk on the fucking thing. Why don't you want people to hear your voice, Chronicles? What's up? I want to know what's going on. Why don't you want people to hear your voice? Why aren't you coming up here?
The Queen summons Chronicles of the Shady, but demands she come on panel and have her voice heard. Does this compromise her anonymity? Or does Chronicles not have the right to anonymity, like so many others deemed to banishment?
Well, right. And that's exactly what I was going to say is that, okay, so it looks different when your friends do something and you're upset about it. You start lashing out at people like Chronicles did.
Did Chronicles lash out because of Uni? Or did she call it out because of Queen Bee's hypocrisy? Was her comment even considered lashing out?
She's upset right now. She's addressed that she doesn't stand by or agree with anything that has gone on regarding the racism, regarding the handling of the old cases that Heels was on, and all of that, right? And
side note for later. She sure found a way to come to terms with it, right?
I think that all of us maybe need to take a little time and give people grace when it comes to calling out friends. I know I've done it. I know I've been like, why aren't you calling out your fucking friends? Because they do it to us. But it's hard not to say it back.
Cappy wants friends to have grace before they call out their friends' fuck shit. If they have never called out their friend publicly, does grace ever end?
These forced internet apologies are like the worst.
She's not a fucking lawsuit. They put her on a lawsuit to specifically dox her out. That's my opinion only.
I think so too, because
if somebody doxed Chronicles of the Shady today, I would still fucking be pissed off, and I would still fucking go after them for doxing her.
Does anyone actually believe she would care or call it out? Or just like headstones and headlines are sinner, would she make excuses and blame them?
Even though I can't fucking stand this fruity ass shit she's pulling right now.
Right. Right.
Okay, but listen, how the fuck can you be mad and be upset with me that I didn't know anything about this bullshit? I wasn't around Heels 10 fucking years ago, and I sure as fuck was not going to make her or anybody else dox themselves out so I can go check. Like I said, Chronicles of the Shady could be a fucking guy that's a fucking pedophile or a rapist or something. We don't fucking know.
Queen Bee says since Chronicles is anonymous that they could be a guy who is a rapist or a pedophile. Of all the things they could possibly be, these are the things that Queen Bee choose to use as examples.
How the fuck are we going to? I talked about it last night, just like Truthy. We had a predator in our fucking community for how long? A year, maybe two?
No, it was less than a year.
Blair was less than him. Come to find out, he fucking assaulted a 16-year-old child and then made the 16-year-old assault another 16-year-old in front of him. He's a sick fuck, but how are we supposed to know?
So Queen Bee uses another person as an example of how predators can be on the internet and anonymous when spewing yet another narrative out about the possibilities of Chronicles of the Shady. All of the bees stay silent like good little bees do. Let's refer back to Queen Bee's thoughts on the anonymity of her friends. Does she refer to them as possible rapists and pedophiles?
She, people like to keep their, to be anonymous for a reason, just like Toast. She has a family, she has, things she wants to protect, just like Heels, that's fine.
Since this time back in July, the beef and narratives from the Hive against the banished creator Chronicles of the Shady have continued. What do you think? Was Chronicles defending herself and what she thought was right about JLR searching for her? Should she have just stayed silent against the self-proclaimed all-powerful queen? Let me know in the comments.